Hello, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Synth Nostalgia Pack that released on Reason Plus earlier this week. The pack contains 10 meticulously crafted, nostalgic flavoured combinators for you to tweak, shape and sculpt to fit your own music. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the patches. Okay, so first of all, these patches all now come with a baked-in demo, which you can enable by clicking the performance button here and then clicking run. It's a very similar demo process to what you used to get in the old Roland JV and XV modules, where you clicked in the volume button and it would play a brief phrase for you. So every patch now contains this basic demo. So I'll just leave that running in the background while I explain the patch. First of all, we have a Europa in here that is employing the same techniques we went over in the patch from scratch video just the other day, which is then routed through a pulverizer for a bit of character, which also has step 1 of a faux tape effect running. We then run into the mixer, which then gives us a little bit of RV7000 reverb and a bit of delay courtesy of the echo. And then last of all, we're routed into this master tape section here, which is the final part of the faux tape sound, which is driven via CV, so you can see the knob moving there, which just gives it a bit of subtle movement and character. The patch itself is a very sort of wistful, emotive, reflective type of outing, full of nostalgic charm. So yeah, that's Absent Devotion. Which hopefully sounds cool to you. I'll just move on to the next one. Next up we have Desert Sands, which is an almost guitar-y, sitar-sounding patch with an odd synthy twang going on. Evokes images of endless sand dunes or a wasteland or something of that nature. Again, this one is based on Europa, employing the same lots of organic movement techniques that we outlined in the patch from scratch video. We have our character from Pulverizer there, as all the patches in this pack do. We have our master tape, our reverb and delay, courtesy of RV7000 and the echo. And the built-in demo. That one's Desert Sands. Following on from Desert Sands, we have Eastern Promise, which is in a similar vein. This one, at least to me anyway, was making me think heavily of the old, 70s and 80s Turkish Delight advert you used to see in the cinemas. In fact, I think it was on the TV as well, but that's what it made me think of. This one is based on a fairly simple Thor patch, actually. And then through our pulverizer for character, your reverb and delay, and the master tape. That one's Eastern Promise. This next one is Juno Reflection, which is very reminiscent of that sort of fat, brassy, chorusy Juno 106 sound. It's been put together with a grain patch here, which is done in the same style that you would see in granular maneuvers and genetically modified grains. through the pulverizer as usual there, and we have an additional Audiomatic in this patch, which is adding a little bit of hi-fi flavour. Our reverb and delay, and our master tape as usual. That's Juno Reflection. Next up we have Night City Ride, which is inspired heavily by the Blade Runner soundtrack, if you can't guess. Which is a very mellow, spaced out brass sound. This one is based on Subtractor, which might add a sounding mighty fine for a single instance of Subtractor. We've got our additional character here in the pulverizer, our reverb and delay, and again our master tape. This one's Night City Ride. Moving on to Old Faithful Sign. This is a really smooth, mellow, sine, Rhodesy, piano-y sort of thing. Based on a single instance of Subtractor again. Usual character added in the usual places. This would be suitable in, you know, minimal trip hop or something. Just a nice mellow sound. That's Old Faithful Sign. Next up we have Saturday Interlude. This has got a more playful feel. For me, this evokes memories of Saturday morning, off school, no a care in the world. This one's based on a grain. Our character added there, reverb and delay, and our master tape. Nice, playful, dreamy one, that one. That's Saturday Interlude. Okay, so we have this one titled Simpler Times, which again has a very naive, playful feel. It's a nice pluck sound. Very characteristically polysynthy. Again, based on a single instance of a Subtractor. Our usual character, reverb, delay, and master tape. This one reminds me a little bit of that Paul McCartney Christmas song, Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. It's got that same sort of playful vibe to it. That's Simpler Times. Okay, last up we have 66. Which is a very mellow polysynth patch. Dripping in atmosphere and noise, you know. Subtle distortion as well really suits this patch. fat sounding. Based on Thor. 2 oscillators and noise. Our pulverizer for character. This one also features an Audiomatic. On the bright setting, that's what's giving it that distortion. And our usual master tape and reverb and delay. Nice patch, dripping in atmosphere. That one's 66. So that was an overview of the Poly Synth Nostalgia Pack, which is available now on the Reason Plus Companion, if you're a Reason Plus subscriber. So yeah, go grab the patches. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you enjoyed the overview video, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later, folks.